Corey Cool, and I represent Cool University. I'm here with a special dude today, a special artist, one that I've grown very fond of. Um, I don't necessarily have the pleasure of knowing him, but I do have the pleasure of bumping to his music on a daily basis. My guy, Life Kadomo. What's going on, man?
What's happening, man? What's happening? How you doing?
I'm okay, man. Welcome to the cool table.
It's
Um,
nice to be on here. It's
Thank
nice
you,
to finally
man.
see you face to face.
Listen, man, the podcast is a huge fan of you. We're just super glad to have you here with us, man, for real.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
First things first, I want to talk about where you from. All right, explain to our audience just where your lineage is at. Where you come from exactly.
All right, I was born in Broward County, Florida, around a Dade and Fort Lauderdale side area things. If you got a little Venn diagram of that. Then I moved up to Maryland. I was raised in Maryland most of my life, all my life actually, till I recently moved back home to Florida about 2016
Okay.
for 5 years. But my time in Maryland it shaped me well. You know, learning how the northern folk do things is different than the south. Growing up from both sides of the world, you get to see both sides of the world. So, you know, you get the niceties of the south, and you get the asshole tendencies of the north.
Yeah, we got those.
South.
We got those. Where or how were
Mm.
you introduced actually to music? Where do you think your first memories of hip hop music stem from?
High school. I always wrote poetry. My mom wrote poetry, so I think I always had it in me. As a jit, I always wanted to play sports. As you see, I ain't get that big, so that was out of the question. I did run track, man. I have Olympic time for track, but that wasn't my goal. So around what 10th grade,
Mm,
the folks that I was hanging around with, man, my brothers, they did music, and I always wrote poetry. So I was just one of them days. They said, "Man, step to the booth." I never did it. Came out the booth, I spit some that I wrote, came outside, and they all looked at me like, what the fuck just happened? And then from that day on, it was like, X. It was like, yo, you gotta do this. So then, I got into it. Then I got tired of not being able to record. So I asked my folks for a mic, and my first DAW system was Mixcraft. I learned how to
mm.
engineer on Mixcraft at the age of like 14, 15. And that's where my engineering journey started, man. YouTube University.
Oh yeah, that's where most start. Um, Tell me about the first time you ever heard your voice on a record yourself. What was your thoughts like? Was it like,
Yeah.
oh, I could kind of do this, or was it just this that was fun? What I mean? What was your first thoughts about hearing yourself back for the first time?
I was just talking to my brother. Where's Tommy? I was just talking to my brother about that in my head. He put my right hand man, my producer. I literally just talked about that, I think yesterday. The first time I heard my voice and I realized, yo, like it's not like I'm not just listening to music now, you feel me? Like
Hmm.
I'm one of those. Like I'm like around the time I started making music, around the time like I really got into like rushing home to listen to Lil Wayne on Facebook and shit, like see if the nigga dropped leaks or when Kanye dropped. Or I was a skater boy, so like I listened to Pierce the Veil and Asking Alexandria, all them rock bands and shit like that. Like music was always there, but consciously I wouldn't listen to it. I just have it in my headphones. But when
Right.
I really started listening to music, then I was like, all right, this is what I want to do. Then I finally heard my voice on a record. I'm like, all right, this is number one. This is the
Mm.
first out of all, and this is my voice. This is my like I couldn't believe it. Like this is my voice on a beat. and I sound like these rappers. Like I could do this.
Right,
Like I
right.
could really do this, and it's a different feel. Like when you put your voice on a record, you are no longer a listener. You
True
are
that.
no longer a listener, man. You're a part of that group, that rapper. You can hold that accolade now. Whether you continued it or not, at least you have from then until death. You can say, man, I got a song on my phone and it's my voice.
Word. On the professional side,
Mhm.
right? On the business side,
Yeah.
what was one of the first moves that you made to begin to solidify a career in music? Not just the fun, but the career itself. What was one of the first things maybe you might have acquired somebody to work with you, for you? But what was that first thing that you think that you did to solidify the career, put those moves together?
Learn how to engineer myself.
Okay.
That ass.
Okay.
It's because for a while, and like I said, my brother coming up, so I don't know what the hell they doing, but for a while, bro, I didn't work with anybody. I've always been a solo act. My mom always told me if I'm gonna do music, that's the thing. If it's Caribbean and they agree with you, there's always a catch. So if I learn how to do music, I could rap,
Right.
So I had to learn
Right.
engineering, all that shit, and that's why they brought me to my. They said, if this is what you're gonna do, you're gonna learn everything about it. So I cooped up in my room. As soon as I learned how to engineer and really put time, like put hours, days, sleepless nights, waking up, not even waking up, going home from school and staying up till school. This days I didn't even sleep, and I realized my bus outside, and I'm just watching the screen, trying to figure out how to EQ, how to do the chains, all that, and then I'm like, all right, cool. And after that, there's a release of my first project, my little mixtape, man, and that got good reviews. I've a lot of people believe in me. A lot of people believe in me, and
Okay.
I don't know if it's just I don't see the hate or it's little, but it was reversed. I didn't have to prove anything to anybody.
Right.
It was it's I had to get people there because they believed in me. So once that set in, and I saw like my family and everybody believed in me, and I knew this was my job. Like I sat down, I had a talk with God. I'm like, yo, is this what I'm supposed to do?
Mm.
And He's never let me down since with that. Never.
World has been crazy as of lately, right? Things are changing from how people put out music, the rapid rate, the consumption, right? Fans are taking it differently due to, the world the way it is at the moment. So, number one,
Mm-hmm.
how did it affect, or did it affect the way that, or the rate in which you put out your stuff? Um, or did it alter you at any point? Maybe change up your way of releasing, maybe the pace, how many songs, timing, shooting videos. How did it affect you at all? Did it affect you at all with your music?
The music, for say no, no.
Okay.
Um, I've came from recording 5 songs a day. I always record. I have to record. If I can, I will. Any
Okay.
place that I've moved to, I gotta have a studio. Right now is the first time where I live. I don't have a studio set up yet, but
Okay.
I've always had a great turnout rate with music. As far as COVID, it made me look at the business aspect of it. Like I said, I got my two brothers here, right here. You met one of them, the other one's gonna come up and say hi sometime soon, I hope. But we started our own LLC. We LLC our business.
Okay.
Started our own label. So it made me, I won't say settle down on the music because I always strive to record every day. But it made me sit back and look at how social media works because we're all home
Mm,
and put more into the business side of it. which is number one, becoming a business ourselves. We are a brand. My team is a whole brand. So we sat down, learned it, sat down with our parents. They backed us up, and we just went through and through with it. LLC, Rich and Shameless. So shout out to Shameless,
Right.
everybody. But nah, as far as the music goes, nah, nothing slows us down. Apocalypse can come, we'd still be in here making out bangers, making making an apocalypse playlist. But other than that, just learning new stuff. You know, when you have more time on your hands, you can really learn. You can slow down on what you've really been doing and find out something new on what like how stuff works.
When
Mm.
someone listens to your music, right? Let's say they don't know you, never heard of you before. Life Kodomo track comes across their ears.
Mm.
Number one, what is something that you want them to take away from your music? And number two, how do you, or what is the feeling that you want to put out when it comes to your tracks or whatever?
Lessons, a feeling. I want them to take a feeling.
Okay.
It's not even because that's what we in the game for.
Right.
It's no matter. I see people smile at heartbreak music. I see people smile at trap music, country music, all that. A feeling. That's all. A happy
Right.
feeling. A feeling that they get comfort through my music.
Right.
You know, no matter what I'm speaking on, whatever, you can rock out with my music anytime. So it's not even. I mean, yeah. Sometimes I got my lessons. Sometimes I got the radio tracks. You know, but it's all just to feel good. I want them to
Right.
walk away feeling good, feeling that they can conquer the world or they can chase their own dreams. Because at the end of the day, everybody started off as a normal person.
Right. Right. Right.
We
Right. Right.
chased our dreams and became whatever the hell we wanted to be. And at the end of the day, for most of us, lucky ones.
Wow. Let's say you have your
Yeah,
absolute way, right?
yeah.
Life Kodomo can do whatever he wants, and he gets the opportunity to get a feature from one special person. You got to put all your bread in one basket, all your eggs in one basket to get this special feature from this special person. Who are we choosing? Mm-hmm.
Fuck
That's what
all
we
we
doing
choose.
here. That's what we doing here.
Who got the biggest stimulus right now?
Mm,
I think Drake still got the biggest stimulus.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that.
I think Drake still got the biggest stimulus, but I growing up and watching how Drake does his music and how he evolved, which also has helped me evolve. He is one of my favorite rappers.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go a month without listening to Drake.
Mm-hmm.
But the people that I would, it's not even who would put me on, it's what song, who would fit my vibe the best, so we can make the best piece of art for the people, because that would possibly sell more. Look at Black Boy JB. Black Boy JB got that stimulus check, but he fell off now.
Yeah, it's bigger than that, right? It's bigger than that.
It's not just the stimmy, man. It's not just the stimmy. So I work with Future, man. I work with Future. I love to make a love song, love album, collaboration album with Future.
Okay.
Most definitely. It would have been Kanye acting kind of crazy right now. So.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. We gotta save our mans. I don't know what's happening.
But nah, Future, man.
Okay. So look, man, we done learned a little bit about where you were from. We learned a little bit about how you got your start. We learned about, how you handled your business. But now we have an important line of business, and that's called the quick six.
All right.
These are going to be six this or that questions. All we need is an answer from Lyfe Kadomo. You ready, my G?
Sounds good. Let's get it started.
First question is breakfast for dinner or dinner for breakfast?
Breakfast for dinner.
What we going with? We going like eggs, what we doing? Pancakes? What we doing the whole nine?
It's the whole pork sausage, all that, man.
Man.
IHOP, Waffle House. You feel me?
Bet. All right, here we go. Designer sneakers or good old fashioned J's?
Jays. Never been a
Okay.
designer type. I know when I get home, I'll wear designer, but it's Jays, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, now here we go. Recording or performing?
I love performing. I love record. I love them both equally, man.
Come on, man. You gotta
If
go.
if I gotta choose, I like to feel everybody's energy in the room. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I
All
like
right.
to feel you reciprocate.
Netflix, YouTube.
YouTube.
I know. I go down the rabbit hole. B. I be
Rabbit
starting
hole. Damn,
and
you
the
click that
way
one video, then you go left, man. You might also like, you fucking right. Yeah, man.
Okay, here we go. Apple Music, Spotify.
My preference is Apple, but Spotify gets you played.
True that.
My preference is Apple. I pay for Apple. I don't pay for Spotify at all.
I know. I'm taking whatever free come with that.
Because if you got an iPhone, man, it's right there. That's the go-to right there. Apple Music.
Cash money or the debit card?
The card. I don't carry cash.
Wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was actually 6. We're gonna do one more. Let's go 7 today because I'm feeling lucky.
All right, bonus round.
This is a bonus question for y'all right here. All right, here we go. Driving, let's say long road trip, right? Driving, gotta drive the whole thing, but you get to control the music. Or sit in the passenger, but you gotta listen to whatever the driver is playing. What we doing?
I love all music. So yeah, I'm passenger most times. I'm passenger most times, man. So yeah, I'd listen to what they play anyway. So that's a day to day. That's life right there.
Yo, I really, really, really want to thank you, my guy, for spending your hard-earned time with us here at the Cool Table.
Of course.
I want you to do me a favor. Can you tell everybody social, networks, projects, tell us everything that you want us to know before we get out of here, man.
All right. First things first. Shout out to Rich and Shameless. Shout out to Shameless.
All right.
New project that just dropped January 31st. Johnny Life Speed Romantic Rockstar. Sitting at a cool 80,000 streams.
Run it up.
Run those numbers up. Follow me, Official Kadomo, KODOMO on Instagram, Twitter, and Clubhouse. Got a shout out new app, Clubhouse.
Okay.
You know the vibes. One quick thing, you gonna get something special. Not just me.
Okay.
So we got big man here dropping his projects, his song.
Okay. Peace.
Don Relly, upcoming world artist.
Okay.
I'm world, but he world.
All right. Well,
Big
look, make sure you send me over something, you know what I mean? And we can do this all over again. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Your new song, what happened? Island Gal by both of us.
Okay.
Dropping on his birthday, the 21st.
Okay.
Demon Rage dropping on the 28th. His name is Don_Relly. Please add the underscore when you search his name.
Please add it.
Please add the underscore. And that is also his social medias on Clubhouse, and Instagram. You got Twitter? No Twitter. So shout out to him. Watch out for him. Made in the trenches. If you're in the DMV area, come to your studio. But for beats and producing and everything, plug yourself.
I'm black, so you can't see me, but same dude from downstairs, AK. My Instagram is down bottom G, so down bottom GEE, and yeah,
Right.
I can make anything.
He can make anything.
All right. I like that.
He's back. He's top. He's top producer. There's no bias, nothing. He's top producer.
Okay.
So that's my family. That's Shameless.
Yeah.
That's us.
Listen, I can't thank you enough for joining us here at the Cool Table. Listen, man, ladies and gentlemen, Lyfe KODOMO, man. Give it up. Thank you, bro.